Hey everybody, this is Dave Dugdale, learningdslrvideo.com. And last year I was kind of kicking myself that I didn't go to NAB, so I definitely went this year, and it was a ton of fun. I'm only about an hour flight from Vegas, so it's a pretty easy trip for me. Hey, all these B-roll, these clips that you're seeing, were shot on my iPhone. The iPhone has this app called Filmic Pro, and in this one clip right here, I just basically shot it at 1 frame per second, and I just sped it up in post. It was pretty cool. So when I got there, the cab driver told me that this is probably the second largest show, coming in around 100,000 people. And I'd believe him because it's just crazy. There's just so many people at this show. On the first day of the show, I didn't actually go onto the floor. I took a color grading class all day. And in that morning, I was looking at my Twitter feed to see if I was missing anything in class, and I just saw it blow up with all this Blackmagic Design cinema camera news. I was like, what? This came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody was expecting this camera. For less than $3,000, a camera that shoots RAW, 13 stop to dynamic range, and they were just like, oh, we'll just throw in DaVinci Resolve for free. Just incredible. So during the class, I was thinking to myself, what happens if I buy this camera and it just creates stunning images? And I was thinking about, well, it's not a DSLR, and my site's all about DSLR. It kind of makes my domain obsolete. But then I started thinking about it a little bit more. I think I'll always own a DSLR because I love to take photos, and DSLRs, obviously, take awesome photos, and as well as taking awesome video, and I want to do it all in one camera. And from my understanding, this cinema camera probably doesn't shoot photos. I don't know that for sure. I got to play with it, but I didn't even ask that question. But I think there's always a market for the DSLR. And plus, I don't think, I could be totally wrong here, but the cinema camera might not be the low light vampire that like the Canon 5D Mark III is. So they'll have to wait and see. In fact, I've got my name on a list for when it comes out in July to test the cinema camera. Once I got on the show floor the next day, I was easily distracted by bright, shiny objects and some things that were just, oh, so distracting. Very distracting. And some items I just could never afford, but I just had to play with, and some items that were just plain strange. Thanks to all the people that came up to me and said hi, that visit my site. That was just awesome. And it was just great to see all these other people that I've known online. People like Freddie Wong and Brandon, Vincent LaFerre, Roddy Charters, Philip Bloom, JP Morgan, Tom Gilmet. And one of my all-time favorites is Andrew Kramer was there, and it was just funny to watch the crowd that was around him, and he just definitely got the most applause at all the events that he went to. And also I got to meet people like Leo Laporte, Patrick Moreau, Olivia Tech, Emma over at Cheesy Cam, Tony Reale at Next Wave DV, Planet Mitch, Barry Anderson, Jem Schofield, Robbie Carmen, Blake Whitman, and Joe over at No Film School. It was just a blast to finally get to meet all these people. So I finally got to look at some of the things I could afford. I was definitely looking at some wireless microphone systems, some LED lights, a fig rig that Freddie Wong likes. I definitely have to test that one out. I got a personal presentation on the new Speed Grade that'll be bundled in Premiere CS6, which looks nice, but it doesn't really look like it's that well integrated in Premiere quite yet. And one of the bigger ticket items I was definitely looking at is I need a new monitor, a more accurate monitor. The Samsung that I have right now is not very good. It's like 6 or 7 years old, and it's definitely need to replace it. And a couple of them that I looked at were Shane Hurlbut's recommendation, which is the Dream Color by HP, which is around $2,100 to $2,500. It's a lot of money for a monitor. And then the other one is the Dell U3011, which I think comes in around $1,200. If anybody has any advice on monitors that they really think are good, that I can see details in the shadows, because this thing just is lousy in terms of that. So I want to definitely up my skill level with some color grading. So if anybody can recommend a good monitor in the $1,000 to $1,500 range, definitely let me know. So probably one of the coolest things I saw at the show was not some fancy expensive item. It was a small item from Small HD that was an attachment to your camera that allowed your HDMI cord to stay snug in place and not come out, because they're such a pain in the butt. You can just basically breathe on them or touch them just the wrong way and they'll disconnect. So a really cool product. I think it was like $49. It comes in black and even comes with a cable. Also, some things actually came up to me during the show. One guy came up to me with a really cool looking slider at a really good price range. He said he was going to send me a prototype of it, and I'll definitely check it out because it looked like a really neat idea. But by far the best part of the whole show was definitely meeting all the people that I've known online for the last couple of years, which was just awesome. So that's pretty much it. Oh, if you guys, I've got some bonus videos on my site. Definitely go over there and sign up for the bonus videos. One of them is the top DSLR video equipment that wastes your money. So definitely go over there, just put your email address in, you'll get the password and you get to watch the 3 bonus videos. That's pretty much it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.